Right, Varric. Let's see what he's got to say.
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
Okay, get to the point.
Just tell me already.
That blighted chunk of lyrium is what started all this. In more ways than one. If I hadn't found it in the deep roads...
Oh-ho.
You remember the story. One carved idol of red lyrium made its way to the surface and all hell broke
Except
loose.
that's blue.
It can't be the same one, can it?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true. If this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you found it.
It was embedded in your chest.
Hey, Rook. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
You're looking better.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities. How are you feeling?
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting, I think. That's not what I came in here for, though.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens.
Wait a second.
I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that. I really am getting too old
Hang
for this shit.
on.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first warden and everything?
It's worth a try. I can write them and hope.
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Just her. The way she was talking in that cutscene. She was speaking about Varric as though he wasn't here. And... And the camera was very deliberately positioned so that she and Varric were never in the shot together. Just how real are you, Varric? Because I've already got Solus bouncing around in my skull. And that dagger was sunk pretty deep in your chest in the intro. Are you actually still alive? Because right now he's only interacting with Rook, even when other people are in the same room, and other people are... Yeah. I think there's a bit of a reveal coming about Varric, as in the he died at the initial ritual sort of reveal. It's just a... Harding's interaction there was just a bit weird. Anyway. Usual admin, let's see if anybody wants to... Oh, Nev wants to talk, and Lucaris wants to talk as well. He's another god. Maybe, but it's certainly... There's something weird going on, and that dagger was at least 4 inches deep into his chest. It looked like a pretty fatal stab wound at the time, so... we will see. I think there is a shocking and sudden revelation coming. And what are Harding and Bellara doing in the kitchen? All right, let's talk to Nev first.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Okay.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
We live in a weird place.
Solus lived here. The Dreadwolf. It was gonna have quirks.
Yep.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
I won't ask.
Maybe they like you.
Maybe they don't. Ooh, what's
Do you
that?
follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Uh-huh.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Tivinter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Okay. Bellara is adorkable, but, yeah. A hit piece, that's not nice.
That's awful.
It was against the Magister. I was the footnote.
Oh,
Still,
right.
The job got done. Of course, it would have gone smoother, but the client ratted me out to the demon.
what?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me, you read
Yeah.
the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
In Tevinter, it's probably tragic. Yeah, let's carry on with delusionally optimistic Rook.
Happily ever after. Why not, right?
Aren't you some sunshine?
That's me.
I hope you're right.
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your cereal, I'll try and track the ending. No promise on the happy part.
That's fine.
I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
Want company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Okay, so we're collecting a adventure serial for Bellara, and Nev wants to have a gossip. Praise theories on the Scarred Queen, eh? First 3 issues are already done, already have some theories. So Scarred Queen, very formal, very fancy. No one else talks about it except the Warden Commander. They've never shared a single scene. Okay. Right, so apparently they have a shared thing when it comes to serial fiction. Fair enough, I suppose. Someone needs to get her a subscription. If you can find a paperboy who'll deliver to the Fade, congratulations, you're doing better than me. Right, let's go talk to Lucaris as well, see what the score is here.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Yep.
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlothan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Irulan helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Yeah, that's an interesting day.
Nightmare for anyone.
Oh, you got some coffee.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Okay, so coffee with the crows, back to Docktown with Nev, and General Mayhem trying to find a contact with the Grey Wardens. Nobody else wants to talk, so let's just pick up some skill points. Melee attacks and parry. Bow damage and abilities. Ooh. Rain of Decay would be a good to have because my ring starts feeding into that. Salvaged arrows, damage versus barriers. Segway, going sideways into ranged and crow would be a good idea. Bated breath. Your bow can now be charged up an additional level. Okay, let's take salvaged arrows, and then we can go into bated breath, add up into close quarters combat from there, and start filling this out. In the meantime, companions, who's got skill points? Nev. Nope, but she has got a trinket. Exhaustive notes. Okay, I'll take it. And new armor. None of it particularly brilliant. Queen Opal. Shocked damage. Cold damage. Yeah, let's go with shock damage to boost my number 1 ability and range damage to boost my bow. Keep working like that. And other than that, I think we're more or less good to carry on. So, do we hunt Nev? Sorry, do we hunt Zara? Do we carry on from there? Well, let's have a quick look at the workshop.
The fires are lit.
Right, need a bit more power on the caretaker to get it ranked up. He, she, honestly not sure. What's over here? I don't think I've ever looked up this staircase. Oh, no, I haven't. Right, read for a start. 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay. Right, so flip. And flip, and loot, and flip, and flip.
Must be 2 more.
Yes, there are. So, where's your counterpart? Over there? You know, I think that might actually be it. Let's have a shifty round here. Unless the pairings are going through solid objects. No. Look at this place. We planned rebellion here once. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. So Solas had a buddy. Well, several, but he killed quite a few of them. Right. Let's see if we set this one up. Point like so. Then track along here. Also, that's another of Fenharel's statues. Can I engage? No. Pity. Alright, what about over here? Aha! Are you go? Yep, you're gonna turn. Right, so spin and spin.
That's the second. 1 more to go.
Okay, does anyone see suspicious looking elven statuary around here? It's not there. Round here? Nope, doesn't look promising, so let's try crossways. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing up on the sides. So where's... no, those don't rotate unless there is something... down below. Hello, you. Loot. And... more power. Okay, so here's one of the turn statues. Now where's the... there's the other one. So let's see. This needs to point... excuse me. Come on, round you go. You need to point over there, and then I need to figure out how to get to that statue. Bounce. And bounce. And bounce. Right, down and round perhaps, or is this optimistic? Yoink. Nope, we're good. Right. Poke. And poke. Come on, round you go.
Okay. That did something.
Right, open the library passage. Okay, let's follow one of the wisps, see if that takes me... Yeah, here we go. Where are you off to in such a hurry? Ah! Told you there was a hidden door here, and it looks like... And there's another one here. Okay, well, let's see what we get in here. The music room. Okay. The Dread Wolf loved his secrets, apparently. Memories of a duet. Clear emotional impressions. Impressions say, aww. Okay. Crystals, another block door. Nope, that opened. That sounds like it should be opening, but not from this side, perhaps. Unless there's another hidden trigger I can use in here, but I don't see anything. Okay, fair enough. Let's have a careful side rummage. Got the Alluvians. This isn't open yet, and I don't seem to have a clue as to how to open it either. Nothing of note there. That's the way back to my quarters and Varric. Hidden room there, and generally not much else of note. Unless you count all the stuff that's mysteriously floating about in upper levels. Why can't I open this yet? Yeah. Probably come active later in the game. Either way, we shall see, we shall see. So, the study with more wolf statuettes at the crossroads, and any significance maybe find someone with a deeper knowledge of it. Okay, so search for the crossroads. Flow poison. Mystery of a traitor in Treviso. Yeah. Okay, so I think in that case, head back to Treviso. Got 2 quests to deal with. Tea and Viago want us to run down the traitor, and Lucanus has a lead on his contract. And, you know, blood-soaked murder for whoever decided to sell him out. Nothing major. So, who do I want to take, given where we're going? Track that one. Take Lucanus, and you know what? I think we'll bring Harding on this gig. Alright, change the party. Yeah. Harding and Lucanus, you're up. Let's go have some coffee. And oh, there's another blighted area down here. I wonder if I could pop this open yet. Nope, that's not having it at all. Pity. Now, hang on, what's this about? Don't think I've been this way before. I might be about to get colossally sidetracked. Again. Well, there's always fast travel if I need it. Thank you. Whee! Ooh.
I'm cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
Heights of Athim. I think we might have accidentally found a way to the Grey Warden zone that Harding was looking for. Well, let's have a poke, see what comes up. Oh, the light. Well, that's nice. Do the crows extend to stabbing things in the face? Possibly. Don't think I can combo, unfortunately, so go for Abominate and Harding. Have some fun with Stagger.
That one, that one!
Ducks spawning. Let's clear them out.
Really? Rude.
They're aiming for us.
Well, I'm shocked by that discovery. I would have thought they would have gone for, well, pleasant chat.
Good to go.
And they're dead.
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
And we'll
Yep.
just have to deal with it.
Poke that. Ooh, shiny upgraded my ring. I like. What's down here? Beyond, you know, more blight and more angry darkspawn and the mountainside alluvians. Convenient? Question mark. Ooh, well, at least in Sovereign Uncommon Trinket for Harding. Have a look at that later. And I think we've just poked open the High Anderfels. Okay, so we'll be coming back here as and when we're running down Harding's lead on some Grey Wardens. For the moment, though, Treviso. Rialto Bay, and go. Right, so meet with Lucanus at the market and see what we can do about some angry Untum as well. Also, local marketplace. Anything of interest?
You keep disrupting the Antum. I'll keep you stocked.
I appreciate the straightforwardness. Rare dagger for Lucanus, 55. Okay, we'll grab that for him. Yoink. Don't see much else, but note stuff I do need to keep everything going, and we'll just sell some valuables to them as well. Okay, crows boosted up. Need to get them a lot more strength and some lumber. Fair enough.
Safe travels.
Appreciated.
Hello, Air. How goes the training?
It is good to see you back in the Diamond. Your influence on Viago does not go unnoticed.
You're welcome.
You might not state it as frankly, but you know as well as I that crows are more aligned than they often appear to outsiders.
I'll take your word for it. Alright, Lucanus. Replacement dagger. Absolutely massively increased physical damage and many, many shinies. Yank. What else have we got? Collectibles. Good. That gives me an upgrade on the workshop. And draft action on behalf of Eva. Meh. Sounds like a distraction. Okay. Now where are we with slow poison? Okay. Here and Viago are just here. Excellent, that's convenient.
Occupied. the insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
Well, yes.
Insulting the wound. And that is my purview.
So, what's the gig?
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
You could.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Yes, but stick a
Why
dagger in the
interrupting?
right neck.
You're a crow. And a deriva. You're expected. Forgive Thea. You know how she gets when a contract is delayed.
Yeah, we crows are like that.
No one likes letting a contract go stale.
And this one is personal for all of us. Perhaps more than you know.
Go on.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem.
Shocker.
The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata.
How do we think he got
Iago
that
thinks killing
nickname?
him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. We all know assassination is not really about killing. It's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
Stay out.
Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Okay, so the occupation was too easy.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
So he did his
He had
planning.
something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Okay, but why would the gods want Treviso?
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Unless they were
Power
made an
can
offer.
turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Alright, what about the Butcher?
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline.
Let me
And
guess.
the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd.
How?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
Fair enough. What's the first move?
So we send a message from the crows. What's our first step?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He's probably
He
dead.
was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Help the
Okay.
fellow crow? Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Nothing like ambition.
I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame
Right.
him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
Okay, so to the Drown district to find Dareth and simultaneously have hook up with Lucanus at the market. Right, going downstairs either way.
You're new as well, right? I'm Datonia Charis.
Dimitri. Just Dimitri.
Hello. Just Dimitri?
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Well, that's very trusting of them, isn't it? Alright, going for a zip.
Here we go.
Eee, bonk.
The
Alright.
demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
Yep.
You don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
Nope.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
Indeed. Just be careful where you point it.
I really hope I don't have to use it, though. Cost me a lot of gold.
That's why you only have the one.
Well, I only need one. Especially from this close.
It's always nice to know your teammates trust you, isn't it? Then again, maybe it's just commendable foresight in case Spike decides that actually Spike would like to have some fun. Oh, alright, let's get this quest on the go. Okay. Meet Carlos at the market, have some coffee and a chat, and see how things are going on with killing a high-up Venatori.
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here.
Ah, good.
We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while.
Works for me. What do you got?
Markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here.
Works for me. Okay, we'll have
Barely had time to look around.
the memento, boost the caretaker.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me.
And we'll just clean up your valuables.
I love meeting new clients.
Lucky you. Especially ones that are willing to buy most of your stock.
Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
Oh, well, in that case.
So you and Ilario are
What else
cousins?
have you got?
Yes, but we're more like brothers.
Valuables.
Katarina took us both in a long time ago now.
Just grab the good stuff.
Just for you.
Now, where are we going?
Here's the place. Velara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
You really are trying to get in with everyone, aren't you?
Grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
Man's got a point.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katerina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite.
I mean, she's the first talent. It kind of comes into the job, doesn't it?
Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Wow.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
Well, let's have a quick look at some of the other merchants. Compendium of the Dead, likely outdated. And a rook. Why not? It's completely appropriate for a rook to buy a rook. And we've also got a couple more mementos for the caretaker, who I'll be upgrading when we get back.
But what they don't know is that you need to mix your beans.
Aha. And then refry them in tomato sauce and serve them on toast? What? It's a classic.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern tooth dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Because of the poison? Right, grab some more heartwood. Loot the place dry. What do you mean, grand theft? Petty theft? Whichever. I suspect the penalty's death either way. Splash perhaps a bit too much cash on this front. Ooh, chest. I'll get to it, but can come back for it later, I suppose.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
Thank
That's
you.
where we're meeting your cousin. Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
It'd be so good for poisoning if you could make good coffee. Not to mention it'd probably cover half the tastes. I mean, who wouldn't object to a nice almond flavoured... Oh, kitty. A nice almond flavoured coffee. Can we pet the kitty? Yes, we can pet the kitty. Good. Finally, we have a cat we can pet. Yes, who's a good little kitty? Aww. Distracted? Me? Yes. Right, Coffee, anyone? In a pint tankard, fair enough.
I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Uh-huh.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath.
Let's indulge.
Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Fair enough. Perfection.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, have we done enough Three Crows in a coffee shop chatting about nothing to bore the spies?
Just about. The most persistent one gave up when Lucanes started getting all romantic about the roasts.
It's a very good roast. So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
Okay. And we know that they were taking a load of demon hosts to abominations to Virantium as well. Nev could be some help there.
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first Talon. This is crow business. We can handle it.
Okay, fair enough.
Not. Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave this to me.
Except we do have evidence that she was sending resources.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Alright. Let's focus on Zara.
Zara's not going to get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise. But thank you.
You look happy, it's weird. Uh-huh. Glad to be home.
So, you glad to be back in Antiva?
It doesn't feel real yet. And it wasn't this fool of Antam when I left.
I haven't gotten used to it either.
They say taste and smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your coffee?
Strong enough to take down a god. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Okay, so that's tidied up with Lucaris. Now let's go deal with this side contract. Okay. Wow, okay, that's shiny. Alright. I'm just a bit paranoid because we know she took some
best place in Treviso.
resources to Virantium.
They just kind of form where people are.
Oh, hey, Harding. Where are you? Never mind. Best not to think about that. Okay, let's pop the journal and grab the slow poison quest. Tracking is on. And we are headed for the Drown District. Right, take a right here.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Why would they? There's no point
always
crushing
loved
the
market
economy.
days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
And the occasional crow assassination team. Right, speaking of skills. Close quarters combat, 15% more damage. There we go. Stop. Tab the fast travel district. Alright, welcome to what I can only assume is the poor quarter of Treviso. Let's see what we've got. Didn't mean to do that. Anything of note?
If the butcher wants Treviso to thrive, he needs to let ships sail freely.
Which I take it he's not doing at the moment. Okay. Well, there's our contact, and by the looks of it,
stopped me on my way to work.
yeah.
Demanded to know who I was and where I was going.
Go on.
What gives him the right?
Well, I would assume that the very large selection of weapons they carry gives them the right, or at least the privilege. Same thing, really, when you're talking about an occupying power. Ooh, hang on. How do I... Okay, up there, down, and down by the looks of it. Deal with that later. Oh, hey. Oh, hi, guys.
Don't worry. Tear and Viago sent us.
You with Lucanus? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Anton! End this!
On it!
They killed Darren! They killed my cousin!
Okay. Well, that answers the question of our contact, then.
Hit him now!
Thank you for the advice. Right.
That's done.
Dabby done.
Are you Yak?
Harding, patch us up, please.
It was
Darren, my cousin. They
killed him, yes, you said.
Please, you have to finish Darren's contract. It's about the butcher.
That was the plan.
My cousin was going to spy on the butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then...
He dead.
Someone has to finish this for Darren. Please.
That's the plan.
Take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will. Just give me a minute.
Of course. Well, so much for Dareth.
We should see if Dareth had any information on him.
Your lead panned out. The contract is the usual place. Just follow the marks across Mtea and Viago.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Teia and Viago. Just follow the marks. The crow who dropped it off left marks for Dareth to follow.
I saw something like that on a wall we passed earlier.
Let's go look.
Well, downtime invasion. Right, back we go. Seems unnecessarily complicated, but there you go.
That's a crow marker. Real tricky to throw. That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
Right. Okay. Across from Tia and Viago suggests we need to go back to the Cantori Diamond, but that's besides the point. Right. Now, did that marker say where we need to go, or should I just follow the waypoints? Let's just follow the waypoints. And maybe engage in a bit of random generosity. Aha, there we go. It's not exactly subtle, is
Another mark
it?
this way.
Right, through we go. Back across from the diamond.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. It probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
Yes, absolutely. It makes it so much easier for the occupying power to maintain as much of a semblance of normality as they can. The idea being that it is the new normal, and, well, you should just get used to it and not, say, start a heavily armed and murderous resistance. Details. Anything else? Nope. No, but this area's been cleaned out for some reason. Hang on, what's... Nil of note there. Going up.
They had told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
Hey!
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
Oh, good.
And brutally honest. She did...
Here's another crow mark.
What were we talking about?
You were being
They
brutally
told me
honest.
You were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
And brutally honest. She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends. No matter how scared I am.
Oh.
Good. Keep your bow close.
And that special arrow you've got. Right.
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
Cross and Tyr and Vira... Oh. Well, that's not much of a challenge, is it? Butcher Treviso is employed a poisoner who manufactures Qamek. Find the Qamek master in the garrison and end him. Also deal with the traitor allowed the Arntam in the city should this person become known. Next can may claim the contract if they fall.
The butcher is making poison. Qamek.
The poison that destroys your mind? That Qamek?
Yep.
With the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Arntam brought in a Qamek master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
And maybe grab a little loot along the way. Now, how do I get chest? Boop. Boop. And out the other side. Grab a loot. Bounce along. Chest. According to this, it's right here. It might be underneath, however. Oh well, problem for later. Poisons first. Okay, not a fake bookcase. Pity. What's wrong with the classics, I ask you? Some people have no respect. Right, bounce and bounce and flip. Alright, we're in business. Zipline is up. Let's roll.
Hold on.
More crows. Lucky me now. How do we get... Oh, take the Crow's Road, I suppose. You know, after swiping everything not nailed down and taking a crowbar to everything that is. Right.
Crows love a good zipline.
Yes, it's just a bit obvious. I mean, there's no way that'll come back to haunt us later on. Up. And we're done. Yank. Wow! Who left that gap there? Okay. More valuables and critically one garrison access.
Boss, over here.
Yes, hi.
Quick.
Nice try. Ow. Ow. Really? No, that's just clumsy. Harding! Back me up and debilitate on Sundered. That one. Ouch.
Good job.
Oh well, at least the rejuvenating potion cleaned up the worst of it. Okay, need to get better on handling those parries. Alright, zipline. Let's go. Alright. Harding. You two get that one. And I'm gonna go for the ranged. Have myself some fun. Never mind, they're both ranged. In that case, stabby is the option here. Ow. You say that. Harding, bail me out and get Abominate on. Let's get the abilities going. Done and done.
That's a win.
Okay, and by the sound of it, we're getting close to the butcher. No point trying to shoot him. Sounds like he's got them going for a general rousing speech. Imperial Weave. This way might be the way to go. Victory is life, etc., etc. Oh, hi.
This place is forbidden.
Yeah. Especially when we're this heavily armed. Yes. I'm having some fun. Yeah, and I should not be going for charged range attacks simply because they can. Ow. Simply because they can charge much faster than I can. Still, stabby done. And Harding, I know I should be. Well, I know I could probably use potions, but it's easier just to use Harding and be economical. I don't know if I'll ever come back, and I don't know how many refills will replenish along the way. Hang on a second. Nah, nothing in the crates. Boo! Consider it on general principles. Tempting to take a pot shot at the butcher. Right. Shush.
I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gear.
Apparently, we need to invest in
I am will made flesh. So much flesh.
Oh, lovely. Apparently, we need to invest in proper soap. And okay, that's interesting. Not what I expected. Apparently they took a spoon and hopped them up on blight. This will be less fun than we expected. Hello, Dale. Also more complicated than we expected. Well, over we go. Hi!
Finally, the fight the butcher denied has come to me.
You're welcome.
Prove my word.
Yeah. The crows send their regards. Yes. We've all said it. Right, okay. Knock him down, and Harding, shred him.
Those are here to end your threat. Poison us.
Poison. You face the gift of the dark.
Ow. Very ow. Right. Time to start dancing. Ow. No, I'm not. I need to start parrying. Thank you. Do your stuff. And stagger him if you don't mind. Thank you, Harding. Adrenaline rush, if you don't mind. Ow. Chuck a potion. Where's this guy's head? I know that sounds like a ridiculous question. Okay, thank you, Harding. Shred him if you don't mind, and we'll get Debilitate going as well. Ow. Ouch. Okay. Done. Dodge. Really dodge. Just keep dodging. Everyone's still busy, and he's dead. Good.
Good. That's good.
First things first, let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
Yes. Can we do this from a safe distance, or do we have to do... We're going to have to be stupid about this, aren't we? Oh. Okay, relatively short-range stuff. Personally, I'd like to set fire to the place, but that's a side
That's the last
detail.
of the poison, thankfully.
Yay!
Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
Right, incriminating letters being a favourite. The Butcher rages, someone has stolen the Qamek, I do not know who took it. The Butcher was not pleased, let him find another Qamek master. Okay.
Wait, this note says that wasn't all the Qamek. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Whoops.
What? Who stole it?
No idea, but the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Lucky us. Right, shouldn't we be leaving...
That one, that one!
You know, the way we came in? Because going out the front door after an assassination seems like a horrible idea. Oh, okay. Quick exit. Fair enough. Right, Taya and Viago. Let them know the score. Oh, hi.
Out of your minds.
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not.
Hi. Am I interrupting?
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Governor Ivanici.
Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
We're circus criminals.
Circus is charge admission. We did all that for free.
This is Governor Ivanici. They have concerns.
Ah.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
Well, yes.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
Okay. Don't forget about the gods.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
Man's got a point.
Enough. A fellow crow died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
I'm a crow. I'll help.
It's my home too.
Ivanici is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
Yay!
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Ivanici. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you. governor.
Right, so who's our traitor? That's the question. Unfortunately, where did that missing Qamek go? That's the other problem. Alright, so Harding and Lucaris are a bit happier. I get a dose of XP and... ooh, shinies. Training of Jacobus the Prodigy, eh? Please describe the arm, blade to the base of the horn at the ear, up from behind between the ribs to the left, slash ankle. Don't care about the Venatori. Poison, I guess. No. Potential time as well how you can blow your own heart. Right. Jacobus has been gravely affected by losing his cousin. Okay, so he needs therapy. I see. Understandable, given the circumstances. Alright, oh, new armour. Duelist coat, lower armour, but more damage. Lower armour, lower armour. Lower armour, but more damage. That's always the way of things, isn't it? Heavy armour trades out. And I think once you get into the clothes, you actually end up specialising in medium armour. So I should probably bear that in mind. Alright. Harding. I guess you've got that new talisman, haven't you? Precision the first time Harding uses an ability. I assume 944 Dragon is significant somehow. But I'd rather hang on to the potions for the moment. Okay, and Lucanus. Points available. Okay, let's see what he's got to spend. Let's see, debilitate comboed pretty well with some of Nev's options. Applies bleeding or applies necrosis. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I suppose. Critical hit. Gain precision. Alright, let's go for slight formalities to boost on debilitate, and we'll apply bleeding. How does that work against abilities that against targets that can't bleed? I have no idea, Del. I'd have to look it up. Alright, let's go with necrosis, because that might be more universal. Alright. And of course, shiny dagger. Pity I can't swipe that for myself. Okay, so back to the lighthouse. Oh, no. Shinies. Grab the shiny. Excuse me. Run over the shiny. Grab the shiny. The covenant we grant. Mark and throwing the wings. This might be useful. This instruction will not take the place of practice. We do not hide. We move. Hence the mark and learning to throw the wings. If thrown properly... Why so careful a throw? Is there anything we do that does not benefit from style? He has a point. I can keep a supply when he finishes on the water. You'll be throwing tomatoes if I run out of squid ink. Fair enough. The man's got a point. Banner of Housekick, our mercantile. The covenant we grant. Venom with lettering said without pressure, so the words measurement skin straight to the butcher. Greatness. I hate that oafish fool. Okay. That's all needlessly mystical, but it looks like the butcher is answering to someone called the Dragon King, who is presumably answering to the gods. That'll probably be significant later on. Right. Let's see. Back to the lighthouse, I think. Upgrade the Guardian there and see if I can get anything shinier. And then I think I'll wrap up for the evening. Okay, so we've got one secret cracked. Oh, no, I need to go this way. Okay.
Manifestation.
Right, rank up. Doink! Rank 3 available, maximum upgrade level increased. And I can then do a degree of upgrades. Well, but those clash with the ability, with what I need to upgrade the vendors on the docks. Well, let's go with it. Uncommon medium helm, that's definitely worth pushing. Okay, detonation damage based on relationships and more detonation damage. Okay, and then nothing else. Veil's Edge, tincture kits, golden grasslands, improved damage on the saber. Yes, please. And Veil's Edge bow, absolutely push that. Alright, done, and done. I'll clean the rest up later. And we'll see how things go next time when we go probably chasing some Grey Wardens. That will be Thursday. So I'll see you all in 2 days' time. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, farewell.